Who are you?
I'm R.A. the Rugged Man.
R.A. the Rugged Man, welcome to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
Thank you. I like being here.
R.A., because you love boxing, I thought I'd give you a gift to welcome you to Vancouver, a special poster of Hagler
and Leonard, but you know what's weird about this? I had this exact poster on my wall when I was a kid. The same exact poster. That's pretty bizarre. You didn't know that. You're not that fucking psychic, but yo, I appreciate it. I love it. But yeah, I had the fucking thing on my wall. That's crazy. As a kid, 11 years old, I had this fucking thing on my wall. Good call there, Nardwuar. Good one.
R.A., you were hanging out with Stimulation? Who's Stimulation?
you saw the picture of the dude with the big afro, Stimulation and Pro? Yo, crazy, man. Yeah, Stimulation was a tall kid from the hood. He had the big kid and play afro, and he used to sing and dance and rap, and his partner was Proficient, which is a Puerto Rican rapper who rapped bilingual back then.
And he's a cop now.
Yeah, holy shit. Yeah, how the fuck did he know that one? Yeah, psychopath. Yeah, Stimulation. Proficient is a cop. Miguel, we call him Miguel the cop now. Yeah, I'm not gonna give his last name, but yeah, one of the kids I grew up with, one of my MC partners became a police officer. Yeah. You're kind of crazy for knowing that one. Yeah.
Strong Island. You have to know all about it.
Yeah.
I particularly wanted to ask you about, what can you tell the people about the Strong Islanders? J.v.c?
J.v.c. Force, yeah. I'll tell you about this. This is Kirkus Al. And when I was about 14 years old, I used to go to Charlie Murata's studio. He did all the EPMD records and, all of that stuff. And Kirkus Al was the engineer, but I owned this record already. So I was there like, yo, isn't he a millionaire? Because I thought anybody who had a record out was a millionaire. So I'm like, what? I guess he just loves music so much that he's engineering music. But I didn't know he had to do that for money, So yeah, Kirkus Al, when I was 14 or 15, I used to go to that studio. He used to be my engineer. Did you know that? You didn't know that? Did you know that? Oh, okay, because I was like, wow, if you knew that, Jesus Christ. But yeah, J.v.c. Force, Strong Island. And they made quite an impact with that record. It was a good record, yeah.
All right, the Rugged Man, people might have seen you in this video right here, Busted
Loop.
By Yagfu.
Yeah, Yagfu front. You are going to get fucked up if you front. They were signed to Mercury Records. Kenyatta Bell signed them. And there was a group in North Carolina. And my mother lived in North Carolina, so I went there, started going to the little urban clubs. And I met these boys. They, oh, we got a record deal on Mercury. I said, you got a deal? I want to get a deal. I was like 17 or some shit. So these dudes went to New York to record the album, and they were working with like Diamond D and all these name artists. I said, oh shit, Diamond D, So, we're shooting a video. You got to play we're going to carjack this dude, and we want you to chase us with an axe after we carjack you. So they carjacked me out the car, and I shot all this footage of me chasing them with an axe. But then the label cut the footage of me chasing them with an axe. So I just basically got car fucking jacked. I didn't get my revenge in the video. But yeah, this is another rare one. You did a good job on that, Nardwuar. You're pretty good. They say he's good at his job. He's pretty goddamn good. Yeah, and that's Deranged and Damaged. There's Jingle Bell, and that's my man Spinforth. Yep.
All right, the Rugged Man, how come you're not on this picture-wise?
Because Jared and
you explain to the people right now.
I'll tell you, because Raucus is a bunch of fucking assholes, and I should have been on this. And what happened is, Jared, I kind of like you, but I was a little offended by this. But what happened is, because politically, I had a record deal with Priority Records, and a lot of these artists were signed directly to Raucus, and I didn't do a deal with Raucus. I did the deal with Priority, so they put Priority artists that they were promoting, and then like an Eminem who was signed to Dre, who had was about to come out and do a big commercial number because he just had signed a big deal. So it was political and corporate, but yeah, my ugly face should be on there, Raucus. So Jared. And the other guy, Brian, they should have had me on the cover.
Yeah. Capital T did the beat for you.
You fucking psychopath. Yeah. Capital the Crime Lord. And yeah, his name was Cap. His name was Tone. And then when Tone Loc came out, his name was MC Tone. And when Tone Loc came out, he just was called Capital T, and then went to Capital the Crime Lord. And he was the best white boy rapper in the neighborhood. He was down with Biz. He was down with EPMD. He was down with everybody in the neighborhood. And he taught me how to flow. He said, I was younger than him, and I was like 13. And he said, yo, your rhymes are crazy, but you need to ride a beat better. And he'd put me in the thing with the tape, and we'd just be like, check out that. And we'd just rhyme for days and days. And, and Capital T is a good reason. A lot of people say I got one of the better flows or whatever, whether you believe it or not. That's what a lot of people say. And it's, a big part of that is going through that training course with Capital T, Capital the Crime Lord. Yeah, he's one of the better rappers of that era.
All right, the Rugged Man, you love the ladies. The ice cream
T, you know this one too. Wow, yeah, I'm a big fan of her. She was a Philadelphia rapper. I recently put Jean Grey onto this record too. She lyrically destroyed this. Yeah, wow, can't hold back. I was a big fan of this record. You know, you're really nerding the fuck out. And yeah, this is an underrated record. I think she was an underrated lyricist. She did stuff with Fresh Prince and Jazzy Jeff. Just nothing ever happened after that. She put out this little record, a couple videos.
Ari, Biggie, is it true that Biggie had sex in your bathroom and then broke a toilet?
He broke the toilet. Yeah, we brought him to the spot, and he yeah, that is true. He you know, I don't know if he was heavy or condoms was in the toilet, or I don't know what the fuck happened, but like water was coming all out the fucking thing, flooding, and the guy was like, what the fuck did he do to the toilet? I said, I don't know. So they were putting rags on the ground. Yeah, he busted that toilet up. Yeah, it's a true story.
Artie Rugged Man, is it true you've used diarrhea as a weapon?
Who told you that one? That's a rumor that spread throughout the industry, that the engineer got me angry. Hey, you see what it was in the 90s? I did a lot of disgusting horror.
What I was curious about was, could you just diarrhea on command? How hard is it to diarrhea on command? That's not easy.
I was young. I was a kid, and they said that I put the shit on the walls and the mixing boards, and I got crazy and shitted everywhere. I mean, I don't know. I was a kid, man, you know? So.
But you've used cum as a weapon, no, Artie Rugged Man.
Well, when I threw it off the balcony? I don't know how.
Yeah, what, you were jacking off the balcony onto people below? What was that all about?
How'd you hear that one story, though? Yeah, that happened when I was a kid. I was a little kid, and I jerked off on the balcony, and I was pissed off. I was in some rich lady's apartment. She was trying to, like, do management with me or something, and I was like, what? And I got mad, and I said, fuck this apartment. I started throwing cum on the people. But I don't do that kind of stuff anymore. It was when I was little, you know? Yeah.
Ari the Rugged Man.
Why you know that story? Who told you it? Oh, you don't give your information, huh?
Well, you're Ari the Rugged Man. We gotta know.
Yeah, but that's not even online, and that was like a yeah, I don't know. You're Nardwuar. I guess you get information, huh?
Ari the Rugged Man, Biggie, is it true that Biggie thought that you put cat blood on your dick and then masturbated with it?
Well, no. What happened is there was all these rumors circulated. Say, R.A. did this, R.A. did that, and they just got worse and worse and accumulated. Like I was the worst, horrifying person that ever lived. So one day I get a call like 2, 3 in the morning. It's Biggie, and he's like, "Look, R.A., what the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you?" I go, "What the fuck you calling me like that for?" And he said, "Yo, you got too much talent. You're fucking sabotaging your own fucking career." I said, "What are you talking about?" He said, "My man goes to your show, and you fucking pull a fucking cat out, and you're putting cat blood on your dick and jerking off." I said, "That never happened." And he said, "Yo, I know you. You crazy. You did it." I'm like, "Yo," he didn't believe me. I said, "It didn't fucking happen." So he didn't even believe me, but it never happened. That never happened. I don't know where the fuck what show his boy was at, but that was weird.
So you never masturbated with cat blood or ripped a cat in half?
Never in my life, you know.
But you have a lot of pressure, speaking of getting winded, tonight, don't you? Is your ex-girlfriend in attendant?
What?
I heard your ex-girlfriend was coming tonight.
Well, yeah, after my father passed, I was with this girl, took care of me very well, and she's a fun girl, and she's cool. So she just took the trip up to say hi, and she owns a pussy waxing business in Victoria, very successful one called the Foxy Box. So if anybody's in the area in Victoria want to get their pussy waxed, go to the Foxy Box. And I don't know if there's a website, but you could just Google Victoria Foxy Box, and you know. And
there's a discount if you mention R.A. the Rugged Man, right?
I'll tell her to do that. Yeah.
Ari the Rugged Man, lastly here, I want to ask you, is it true you once worked with the keyboard player from Foreigner?
Whoa! I don't know how you got that one. I don't know how we got that one. Where do I talk that much? That's crazy. Yeah, yeah. In fact, it was before they had the whole what's the shit that everyone complains about? The damn not vocoder, but what's the new school version? Auto-tune. It was before the auto-tune. So there was the vocoder, you know, with the high pitch that, you know, Roger Troutman and Zap Band and all that stuff. So, you know, I was a fan of Teddy Riley. So I was doing a remix to Bloodshed, and I said, I want to do that Teddy Riley vocoder shit. You know, it sounded almost like the old school version of the whatever the fuck it is, the auto-tune. So my man Dave Greenberg, who ran Rock and Roll Studio, that's where like Redman and Eric and all that, Eric Sermon and we were all recording out of. He said, "Yo, my partner is from Foreigner. He plays the keyboards. He has the vocoder machine." So I was like acting like I was Teddy Riley. I had the fucking thing in my mouth, like singing, and he was playing the key, and I was like, "Bloodshed," doing the whole fucking vocoder machine thing. And yeah, that's a very rare story. I didn't even know nobody would even fucking know that one. You're kind of psychotic with that, man. Yeah, that was a lot of years ago.
There he is. Make some noise for my brother Nardwuar in the building. out some weird ass shit about me. When you see this interview, he like friends that are cops that I'm friends, weird shit. I was like, yo, are you an informant or something? Scary ass motherfucker.
Well, thanks so much, R.A. the Rugged Man. Keep on rocking in the free world and do.
Dude. Hey, let me ask you, how'd you get so known? Like, how come everybody knows your fucking ass? Everybody's like, yo, Nardwuar, you're interviewing with Nardwuar. How'd that happen? How'd you get so known, Nardwuar? He don't answer questions.